Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Guys, in today's video we will be going over my debt numbers for phase 1 of my debt payoff journey, and I have a special surprise for you guys. So if you're interested in checking out what it is, please keep watching. Okay guys, before we get into these numbers and me letting you guys know what the inspirational quote of the day is, if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Raquel, but please call me Ray. I am a wife, mother of 2 grown kids, and G-mom to 3 beautiful grandbabies. On this channel, we do all things budgeting that includes saving and paying off debt. If that type of content interests you, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join the family. I would love to have you here. And if you are a returning family member, hey guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video. Now let's go ahead and get into our inspirational quote of the day. And it says, "You must love and care for yourself because that's when the best comes out." And that is by Tina Turner, guys. That's a good one right there. So let's go ahead and get into these numbers, guys. And this is my the Debt Diary 2022, and this was created by Gab over at Money with Gab. If you're interested in the Debt Diary, I will have the information down in the description box. But let's go over my debt, my April debt goals real quick. Now, if you guys saw my April budget setup, in that budget setup, I had explained that I was going to be making a $230 additional payment to my personal loan, which is the loan that I'm focusing on now as far as my debt is concerned. In addition to that, I wanted to go ahead and pay off my cell phone, which had a balance of $560. So, and my thoughts and feelings for this month was to, of course, pay off my cell phone and put at least 2 additional payments to the personal loan balance. And I was feeling pretty good about that. But as most of you know who watch my videos, I went to Vegas. We had a jolly good old time. My brother's wedding was beautiful. We did do a little bit of overspending. So instead of me being able to pay off the $230, I only budgeted to pay an additional $115. But what I'm going to go ahead and do real quick is go over to the numbers. Now, phase 1 of my debt payoff journey does not include the cell phone, okay? But I wanted to include it anyway because that was a debt that I accrued last year when I lost my cell phone. I went ahead and financed the cell phone through my cell phone carrier. But of course, I was not paying any interest. I decided before I fully focused on the personal loan that I was going to go ahead and pay off the cell phone, which I did. And what I'm going to do to hold myself accountable to you guys is show you a clip really quick of me paying off this $560. So real quick with the cell phone, the starting balance was $560. I typically pay an additional $40 on top of my cell phone payment for the phone. And I made an additional payment of $520 to bring it to a 0 balance. Now, guys, let's talk about the personal loan. This is the surprise that I have for you guys. Now, the personal loan had a starting balance of $2,593.71. I did make my minimum payment of $114.99. But guys, let me tell you guys something real quick. Now, I do not have the footage to show you, you guys, me making this payment because I normally make my payment over the phone. But I said I need to show my family the receipts, right? So I wanted to make my payment online. When I went to make my payment online, it would not let me make more than a minimum payment of $114.99. So, of course, I called the company that I have my personal loan through, and they said that is because online the system will not allow you to make more than a minimum due. Anything over that, I would have to pay with them. So I did not make the $114 online. Guys, I actually made, and I'll tell you in a minute, but let me tell you why I did this. So once I went ahead and paid, it was $250 that I paid, because it was this amount plus the additional amount, and I always round up to $115. I went ahead and paid that with the young lady. But once we were done making the payment, I said, okay, I want to try to get this paid off within 3 to 4 months. Can you let me know how much interest is being charged on a monthly basis? Good Lord, when I tell you guys, asking that question was like trying to solve a really long algebraic equation, because this woman couldn't tell me. She put me on hold. I guess she asked someone else. They couldn't tell me. So after about 15 minutes, I got really frustrated. And you know what I said? I said, you know what? I need for you to tell me how much I need to do to go ahead and pay this off right now. She said, oh, you want to pay it off right now? I said, yes, I do. So guys, I made an additional payment of $2,478.72, which brought me to a zero balance. Guys, I paid off my personal loan early. So now phase 1 of my debt payoff journey is at a zero balance. What I need to do, which I am fine with, is I am going to be paying myself back for the next 3 to 4 months in order to put this money back into my personal savings account. But as of now, I am at a zero balance when it comes to phase 1 of my debt payoff journey. So let's go ahead and write in these numbers really quick. And let me make sure you guys can see it. So I am not going to, well, you know what? For this part right here, these totals, I'm going to include the cell phone, because I did pay that much in debt, even though the cell phone was not part of phase 1. So in total, the starting balance was $3,153.71. The minimum payments I made were $154.99. Additional payments that were made was $2,998.72. And my ending balance, guys, is a zero. So let's go ahead and fill this part out real quick. Now my principal paid is going to be this amount right here, $2,593.71, because that is what I started off with at the beginning of April when it came to my personal loan. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have no idea what the interest is, because she couldn't tell me. And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't feel like trying to calculate it, because the end goal is to have a zero balance. Total paid was the same, which is $2,593.71. And percentage of total debt is 100%. So what we're going to do now is move on over to this little tracker right here. Now this tracker represents what my balance was when I started phase 1 of my debt payoff journey last year. My balance was $2,913.35. So give me one moment while I get my other tracker so I can show you guys how far I've come. Okay, guys, before I show you how far I've come with phase 1 of my debt payoff journey, I want to put an insert real quick of a screenshot of what my balance was before I paid off my personal loan in full. Then I am going to show you the zero balance. Okay, great. So guys, I started my payoff journey for phase 1 back in May of last year. Guys, I had the Window Nation balance, I had the Quicksilver balance, the Walmart credit card, the Freedom credit card, and now the personal loan, which we have paid off in full. So what I want to do real quick is go ahead and color this in. And what we are going to do now is put this off to the side. And we are going to pull out my tracker that I actually created last year. And we're going to go ahead and fill in the rest of these boxes to represent that I am done with phase 1 of my debt payoff journey. So yay me. I am actually done with phase 1 of my debt payoff journey. Let me go ahead and mark on here what month I paid off the personal loan. It was April 15 of this month. We are now at a zero balance for phase 1. Guys, my next debt, which is phase 2, is my student loans, which are a hairy hot mess. Sorry, so stay tuned for next month where I will be going over those student loan numbers, and I'm going to show you guys how I am going to attack that debt to hopefully get it paid off. That's going to take a whole lot longer because, guys, this is thousands of dollars, but I'm excited about it. I'm glad I have moved from phase 1 to the next phase so I can tackle this next phase of my debt. But guys, first of all, thank you guys so much. All of you who cheer me on in the comments area, who continue to push me and telling me that I'm doing a good job, who tell me that I inspire them to pay off their debt or to even save. Trust me, it helps push me along myself because you guys, as I told you before, you are my accountability partners and you're the reason why I continue to do this, besides the fact that Raye is trying to retire in 12 years. But with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment below. And if you're new to my channel and you like what you see, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join the family. I would love to have you here. But with that, guys, I will see you on my next video. God bless. Bye, guys.